Jenn Moses from Divinely Loved. We have our group on YouTube as well. So breaking in on your Thursday to do a little sneak peek at the weekend, see what's going on. A little bit about today, folks. I went early this morning, and there was a bit of a chaotic, let's say, a chaotic energy this morning. We had the Empress in reverse, which was kind of like for the overall energy, it was kind of like a push pull, kind of like, yes, we're accepting our abundance, but then on the flip side of that, we're looking at, what's next, why this abundance, what's coming up next to really, trip us up or bring us to our knees. So um, as my day went on today, I was kind of in that energy today, and somewhere around 1:30 my time, I'm Central Time, there was just this powerful, energetic shift, which I am so excited about because although it made me feel a little icky as it was going on, it had some physical effects on me. It just felt like a collective exhale, like a shift in the energy. Um, Very similar to a collective, okay, we're tired of the drama, we're tired of the bullshit, we're tired of being in this push-pull, this tug-of-war within ourselves, and everybody, the collective just kind of let go in this exhale, and that just opened up the gates for all this positive, abundant, um, radiant energy to come in. Um, So I hope you guys felt that as well. Like I said, it was about 1:30 my time. It was so powerful for me that I actually had to get up from my desk, kind of walk around. And when I did, I had to sit back down because I just, it was like I was going to pass out. It was just such a rush of energy, but in a good way. And before I threw the cards, I know that there has been many of you that have felt kind of like that tug of war, not only inwardly and in your inner selves, but also externally with what's going on around you. And I mentioned this morning, there's a lot of astrological things going on right now. I mean, we just had the Lionsgate come in August. We also have Venus in Libra, which is making our libidos go absolutely berserko. Our willpower is down. But the other thing that's going on is that Uranus is in retrograde in Taurus right now. And so what does that mean? That means every single planet is in retrograde until early October. Um, Crazy energy right now, folks. Crazy energy right now. And it remains in retrograde until January of 2022. So we still have a little ways to go with that. And some of the things that that means. Um, Uranus doesn't go into, it makes a visit into each one of the astrological signs once every 84 years. Okay. And when it hits whatever astrological sign it hits, in this case it's Taurus, it stays for 8 years. So this one started in, let me look at my notes here. It started in 2018 and it goes until 2026. So we're still in the midst of this. And what happens is Uranus is the planet of forward thinking, of innovation, of new ideas, and just newness all around. Taurus is the old school mindset. So now we have basically Clash of the Titans right now. And so, and there's a mismatch right now because Uranus went into retrograde today, as a matter of fact. Um, and so it's in the fall of the retrograde, which means it's kind of moving towards getting out of the retrograde in January. And so it's at a weaker, the planet is at a weaker level. And so there's a mismatch of power. So um, that traditional Taurus energy is kind of putting a cap on this forward innovative thinking. And so there's a rub going on right now. So for many of you, that directly correlates to what's going on in your lives and what you're feeling inside. Hang in there, folks. Hang in there, folks. Like I said, all the planets are in retrograde right now until early October. So as a general rule of thumb, we're going to have some interesting things happening. And in case you were wondering what I mean by interesting, I mean we're talking some major things. The last time Uranus went into any one of the planets, we've had tsunamis, we've had meteors kind of wing past the Earth. We've had tornadoes, and none of this stuff sounds pleasant. It's just as massive as that energy is. There's a lot of stuff going on. And that goes on with, the political stuff and the personal stuff going on around the world globally. So hang in there. Hang in there. We're gonna get through this. I just wanted to give everybody a heads up on, why you might be feeling a little icky. We're going to throw some cards right now. We're going to scale this back down from a global thing to the collective with Ramblin' Nation and Divinely Loved Spiritual Global Community, all of you. And let me just look at my comments here just to make sure that I'm touching base with everybody. Good. Okay. And so I'm going to start with the Tattoo Tarot. I'm going to see what the spirit world has to say to us for this weekend. I want to get up all in your business, see what's going on. Last weekend's reading was pretty amazing. I know the reading that I had on Monday that I did for you guys was pretty cool. So let's see what's going on Thursday evening, dinner time for many of you to see what's happening for this weekend. With that energy shift, I really feel like this is going to be an upturn. Might be a little bit tough on the energies, a little bit more of a struggle than an easy path, but it's still an energetic uptick. We're not going backwards. At least that's not my feeling right now. Let's see what the tarot world has to say about that. A couple cards for the collective. While I'm shuffling, folks, just a couple announcements. Don't forget about the meet and greet with Ramblin' Mike and the Divinely Loved team. That's coming up in November 6th. It's a Saturday at the Palm Coast Community Center. Tickets are $125. Includes dinner and some drinks and some dessert. And of course, we do have a special guest reader, Batty of Battison. She's coming in. It's going to be a fun time. Ramblin' Nation's own BB is going to be performing some music, some live entertainment for us. It's going to be a blast, folks. So check that out on the website, on Ramblin' Mike's community page, also on the Divinely Love-tarot.com page. Also check out the Divinely Loved website. Look to see what we have on there. We have all kind of classes going on there. We have amazing readers on there. We have some ebooks on there. Just take a look at everything, see what's going on. Doesn't hurt to check us out. Of course, a shout out to Ramblin' Mike. Thank you, sir. I enjoy my life every day. Thank you so much. I checked in with Ramblin' Nation yesterday at the Wednesday Friends Day, so let's see what's going on here. All right. 2 more cards, guys. Sorry, these are slow and coming. It's just the way the day has gone today. Slow and steady. 2 more cards. Very slow energy tonight. Slow, not bad, just slow. Okay. Okay, let's see what we have here, folks. We have 6 cards. Right on. All right, so I'm going to, ooh, lordy. We have, in order of appearance, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Coins in the reverse, Queen of Coins, the Lovers in reverse, Knight of Cups, 6 of Wands, Queen of Swords. Okay. Overall energy, let me look at the bottom of the deck, is the Page of Coins, upright position. Okay. So this is the overall energy. Page or Knave of Coins, of Pentacles. So this is, for some of you, this is new job, or a possibility of a new job, a new career. This is, I'm going to say, young energy, not so much, not completely new energy, kind of like something that you guys were thinking about and it's starting to come into fruition or starting to come into the material world. It's coming out of your thoughts and into more of the material world. So that's the overall energy. Whatever it is you're thinking about is no longer in the thought process. It's starting to manifest itself. Okay. Okay, so the first card, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Now this is normally in the upright position. This is financial gain. Pleasures, luxury, self-sufficiency. But now this is in the reverse. Okay. So some of you, the energy is some of you, not that you're losing any type of financial gain. It feels more of a delay. Okay. That is what this energy is giving to me right now. It's more of a delay. It's not a loss. It's just a delay. You still have money coming in. Yeah, there's still money coming in. Everything is basically status quo. There's no movement backwards. There's no movement forward. It's just a holding pattern. That's the energy that I'm getting, mostly with material things, finances, material things, job promotions might be put on hold, or they're just moving in slowly. Like I said, the overall was this guy, the Page of Coins, which is newness. It's new stuff, moving out of the thought process and coming into the material world, and it's coming in really slow. And as it comes in, it's just going to sit there for a little bit. Maybe it just needs to marinate for a little bit. Maybe that's what the spirit world needs. It needs to just come in, sit for a little bit, allow them to work their magic, the spirit world, and gather the team that they need. But we're gonna see what else comes up here. I'll throw some cards on that. The next one was we have a lot of Pentacles here. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins. Okay. This is it's feminine energy, but it could be masculine too. Okay, there's no male or female here, but this is the shit. This is the person that knows their worth. Very confident, not cocky, very confident, knows who they are, knows what they want, not afraid to go get it, um, but in a maternal, loving way. They're not, they're not coming through like, Godzilla stomping through Tokyo. They're coming through. They're being very um, communicative as they're doing it. A sense of community about this. So this is the shit. Okay, so even though you guys, the collective, is the thought is coming through on what you want to do, maybe which way you want your life to pivot in. It's coming in. It's kind of just kind of swirling in the same spot, waiting for the team, the spiritual team, to come in and get things going. And you guys are totally okay with that. Okay, you're totally okay with that. This isn't a race. This is a marathon. Okay, so this Queen of Pentacles, male or female, you guys are totally cool with that. Like, hey, I know it's coming. I'm good with that. I'm patient. I know it's going to happen. And kudos to you guys. That's a very adult, higher resonating way of thinking about things. Okay, next card is the Lovers in reverse. Okay, so normally this is like a deep love and partnerships and the strength of two. Now it's in reverse. Okay, again, this is a holding pattern. So not only this indicates to me, not only is it a holding pattern for material things and finances, it's also a holding pattern for love. Some of you are starting new relationships or in fairly new relationships. I'm not going to say brand new. This feels like they're fairly new, but you've had quite a few dates. You're getting comfortable with each other, and many of you are looking towards the future. But right now, the spirit world has the brakes put on hold, and this is again a collective read. So many of you this is going to resonate with, and some of you not. But it looks to me like with the Nine of Coins being in reverse and also the Lovers, this is everything. Everything has just kind of been like the spirit world just went, put everything on hold, kind of keeping everything at a balanced level. Nothing's moving forward, nothing's moving back right now, which is very much the energy right now. I told you this morning that it was kind of like you move forward and you feel good about it, but in the back of our minds, we're thinking, okay, what's coming next? What's coming to trip me up next? So there's that tug of war that's going on. And so with that tug of war, the spirit world just said, let's cool your jets, Sparky. We're just going to put the brakes on, see what happens. The next card that comes up is the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this rolls back into this one. This is just a continuation. This is on hold, but this is your Prince Charming or Princess Charming. These are emotions, okay? Young emotions. For those of you who are a little bit of the mature age, I'll say of the advancing age. This tells me that whoever you're interested in or wherever your relationship is, whatever stage your relationship is, it's kind of taking on a playful thought process with this Knight of Cups. Not a naive, childish thought process, but more of like a young, free, free-spirited type of energy. Some of you, the relationship may have gone, for lack of a better word, it may have gone stale, right? Where, there were just no surprises. Well, something's coming up here. All right. Many of you are trying to put some spice back in those relationships, and it sure looks like that is happening. And remember, Venus is rolling. Venus is in Libra, so libidos are shooting up and willpower is down, and so everybody's getting a little bit frisky. Right on. Why not? Doesn't matter what age you are. Good for you. I'm all for it. I'm all for the frisky. Go for it. The next card, Six of Wands. Ooh, we're getting some some air in here. Woohoo! Some fire, right? I'm sorry I said air. I don't know why I said air. Some fire energy, some quick moving energy in here. Six of Wands. Good news. Good news coming in. Good news coming in. And that still builds on here. Remember I said that, we're all kind of in a holding pattern right now. This is on everything: material world, financial world, emotional world, love interests. And we're being patient about it. Okay? Queen of Pentacles. Very much the adult, responsible, strengthen yourself type of card. So we're all cool with it. And then because we're so patient with it, and we just know that, yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen with divine timing. Some of you just went, oh, Jen, divine timing. Yeah, well, it happens. That's, spirit world. They have their own time, and it's not ours. Trust me. But it's coming in fast here, and so we're going to get some good news. You as the collective. Chelsea, frisky business. Yeah, right on, right? And then right after the frisky, we get some good news. Coincidence? I think not. So yeah, right on. Some good news with the Six of Wands. And this is also victory. Recognition. You're getting recognition over the frisky. I don't know. But this is good news. Good news coming in. And then topping that off, Queen of Swords. We have Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Swords coming up, right? Again, self-sufficient person, honest, reliable, knows their strength, knows their worth, knows who they are, knows what they want. These queens, male or female, masculine, feminine, makes no difference. This is the shit right here, folks. Now, this queen, this Queen of Swords is no bullshit. She's not taking that anymore. Queen of Pentacles is a little bit more Chelsea, oh my. Queen of Pentacles is a little bit more diplomatic. Queen of Swords came in and was like, nah, you know what? I'm not playing with any more bullshit right now. No more pork chops, right? Queen of Swords, no more pork chops. Yeah, you know what? I am all that in a bag of chips, and either you're going to treat me like I am, like I should be respected, or don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. See, I don't have time for this anymore. Which is the overall energy. I told you that energy shift earlier today that I felt. That was the energy shift. Kind of like the whole collective went like, all right, we're not putting up with this crap anymore. Definitely Queen of Swords energy came in like, look, this is who I am. This is what I want. I'm willing to wait for it. I know it's going to get better. Take it or leave it. I don't really care what you do, but I know where I'm going and I know what I'm doing. So we started out a little rough, a little bit on a I don't want to say rough, but a little bit more on delay. But I tell you what, folks, after this delay, it's looking really good. We're getting some strength from this delay. And that's what the universe does. That's what the spirit world does. It gives us time to kind of get on our feet, stay grounded, or get regrounded. Some of you need to get regrounded. Gives us a little bit of a delay so we're not constantly running and gasping for air and feeling like we need to, just like, let me catch my breath. That is what we're in right now. We're in a let me catch my breath moment, and that's what the spirit world has given us. But right after that, it's coming in fast, folks. Coming in hot. 6 of Wands. Okay, so let's throw a few more cards on this. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I'm going to switch over to the Golden Universal Tarot. Just give you a look at what these cards look like. They're shiny objects. All right? Shiny objects. Love shiny objects. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's see. I want to know... why the delay. So I want to get some clarification on this 9 of Coins in reverse and also the Lovers in reverse. I want to know why the delay on everything, really. I want some clarification on this, guys. Let me see what's going on, because it looks good. Looks good beyond that. I just don't want to know why the delay. For our greatest and highest good. Really slow energy tonight. Not bad, just slow. That's okay. I'm patient. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm patient. So patient. All right, let's see what we got going on. Come on, guys. Sometime tonight. Everybody has to go to bed and sleep sometime. Let's get some clarification. 9 of Coins in the reverse and the Lovers. Oh, okay, they want me to pull. I usually take jumpers. They said, no, go ahead, pull. So we have the 3 of Wands. Oh no, I'm looking at that wrong. Holy moly. Major Arcana. We actually have, sorry, did not see that card correctly. Sorry, guys. It's the Empress. Not 3 of Wands, it's the Empress. We have the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Swords. All as clarification on the 9 of Pentacles and the Lovers, both cards in reverse. So, all right. Nice shiny object. The Empress, okay? This is definitely abundance coming in. So this... Automatic download coming in, guys. Give me a second here. All right. So what I'm getting for this is I asked for clarification. Why the delay on the material stuff, the financial stuff, the love stuff, and the delay is the spirit world is gathering the team for the collective for this abundance, and this is the Empress is a spiritually connected male or female. And this is also a creation card, fertility card. And I don't mean fertility, well, for some of you, it might be fertility as we know it physically, but this is more of the energy is more of the reason why we're having this delay and the reason why it comes out so good is the spirit world is putting everything on hold or in a holding pattern to have time to create, to give us this abundance. Even though it's the spirit world, they still need time to get the team together, to give us what we want. And they're just saying, have patience with us. You know, we're all spiritually connected. We all feel this energy coming in. They're just saying, hey, look, we're not taking it away from you. We are still going to give it to you. Probably not as fast as we all want. Again, divine timing. But this is giving it time to uh, really kind of come from the fifth dimension into the third dimension into this material world. But it's coming. You know, major arcana on this one. This is coming directly from the spirit world. Like, hey, we're here, we hear you. And look at this. Come on, right next to this is the Wheel of Fortune card. A turning point. Okay, I just mentioned that. A turning point. Might be slow, but it's still turning, and it's turning in a positive way. But it brings fortune. Come on. Any card that has fortune in it, Wheel of Fortune, great card to get. Okay? It's not a wheel of misfortune. It is a wheel of fortune. In the upright position, 2 back-to-back major arcana. Bring it on. Okay? Yes, people, it's going to be slow. So what? So what? Sometimes slow and steady wins the race. And you know what? As long as it's coming out on a positive note, sure, I'll figure out how to have patience. I can do that. Absolutely. I got to figure out how to spell patience, but I can do it. Okay, now look, the third card. You know, I asked for clarification on the reverse of 9 of Pentacles and the Lovers in reverse. We had 2 major arcana, the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, and now we have the Ace of Swords. New, and luck. Okay? All aces are lucky. Mental clarity. Newness, mental clarity. So we're all in, as a collective, we're all in a holding pattern to kind of be able to catch our breath, get regrounded, and then have this mental clarity come in so that when we do get this abundance, this good fortune, we don't lose our noggins, and we stay grounded, and we act like these 2 amazing queens, male or female, 2 amazing queens, and we know our shit, right? All right, so that's what's going on. That's why there's a delay. Okay, that's why there's a delay. I'm all for it. Why not? I can use catching my breath. Absolutely. I'm going to throw some oracle cards on this, and I pulled quite a few oracle decks out here. I got to go with Ciro again. Oracle of the Visions by Ciro Marchetti. I might pull a couple more here. Right now, this looks good, folks. It looks good going into the weekend. I will tell you that this energy does not feel like it's going to get here by the weekend or even through the weekend. This energy goes beyond the weekend. Slow and steady wins the race. We're in turtle mode, not in, you know, rabbit mode here. I don't need to clarify on anything. I just want to kind of move on with this story. I want to know a little bit more about this. It all looks really good. Looks fantastic. Abundance, Wheel of Fortune. And that energy switch from earlier today that I was talking about, it actually did feel, I'm not surprised that this Wheel of Fortune came out, because as soon as I felt that energy switch, it felt like the cog in the wheel was blown out. Like, you know, you get that crunching noise as a wheel turns around, that cog in the wheel, and it's you know it's trying to spin, and then that energy release that I felt like that cog in the wheel left, and now that wheel is starting to spin faster and faster and faster. It's just taking a little bit of time to get back up to speed. So I am not at all surprised that that's there. Hey, at least the cog's out, folks. So grateful for that. I'm tired of spinning slow. I want to be set on that hamster wheel. Let's get out of that crap. A few more on this. I want to know a little bit more. I'm almost tempted to ask about this frisky feeling with the Lover's card, but I know better. I know better. It's none of my beeswax. This one, oh, there we go. Number 2 card. I'll show you this beautiful card. I love Zero. Sense of community, sense of belonging. As a global collective, we're all moving into wow, that came in strong. We're all coming into where we belong. Our spiritual families, our families here on this human earth, this world. And I don't mean just blood family. Some of us feel like we just don't fit in, okay? And that is changing from this card. Now, I will show that to you in a minute. Again, it's a number 2 card. There is much power into. I want a few more on this. This feels good to me. We're finding our peeps, our groups, our own individual communities that we feel the most comfortable in. Again, that's why the delay, because we're just finding our groups, finding our spiritual families. A few more in this. Oh, thank you guys. Right on. Okay. Again, this is the Oracle of the Visions by Ciro. Just back of the card. Love these cards. Okay. So the first one that I was pulling out, that I was talking about, was this number 2 card. This is us as a global collective finding our spiritual families, okay? Even though we might not have been born into this family, we do belong. We are part of them. Just because she, again, male or female, does not matter, okay? Just because she wasn't born into this family, she very much fits with them. And that is a global read. I really, really feel like many of you that resonates with, okay? And it's a very new feeling for me. A very new energy, almost like within the last month, last couple months, last couple weeks even. Many of you as a global group pivoted and walked away, turned your back on things that just don't fit who you are right now, who you've become right now. And as you pivoted, you did find your spiritual family. Again, many are not blood related, and it doesn't matter. Family is who you make them out to be, related or not. And what a beautiful card, right? This is where you fit in. Many of you have found where you fit in. And what a beautiful space to be in. What a beautiful space to be in, because you're supported, you're loved, you feel confident, it builds your strength. Just an amazing energy with that card. Followed by, what number is this? 43. Okay. This is a card of just really being yourself, okay? Yes, you've moved into the family that you now belong in. Spiritual family. And now you're free to be yourself, okay? You are looking in the mirror, you are doing the work, but you're free to be yourself. And be comfortable. And look at all these mirrors and look at all these windows of opportunity. By moving into this family that you feel comfortable with and gaining that strength of feeling loved and supported, you have all of these windows of opportunity. And you're being yourself. And you're resting. Okay? She's not moving. She's not running. She's resting. And not resting as in feeling lazy. She's just taking that time out, letting herself get grounded. And the next card is number 36. We got a lot of threes here, folks. Okay, 36. Okay, now this card, for some of you, you're going to look at this card and you're going to say, "Oh, Jen, that's a bad card. That angel is all tied up in that ribbon and it can't fly." Look at this from a different perspective. What else do you see in this card? I love this card. This angel, this person, you, the global community, divinely loved community, Ramblin' Nation community, you guys have the sword. You cut yourself out of all this bondage. Okay, you have it. Look at the vulnerability. This angel, this person is naked. There is strength in vulnerability. So you are looking inward, being vulnerable, being comfortable in being vulnerable, being comfortable in being yourself. And this person, this angel, knows that this sword is here. They're just taking a time out, gathering themselves, and then when the time is right, divine timing again, they're going to take the sword, they're going to cut all those ribbons. And, this isn't somebody who's tightly bound. This ribbon has there's no tie to this ribbon. It's just kind of interweaved here, okay? This angel can fly if it wants to. It doesn't even need the sword to cut it, but if it wants to, it can. Just taking a time out to be vulnerable, be having strength in that vulnerability, being okay in it. When that time comes, trust me, it's going to be fly time. No problem. Not going to be an issue. And here it is again, okay? This time out that we're all in gives us time to educate ourselves. Many of you are educating yourselves, learning a different language, learning a different career, learning a different skill, learning a different hobby, finding that it's okay to not go, go, go. I mean, that's what it was, quite frankly, before the pandemic. It was go, 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 run, go, 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 no stop, don't slow down, go, go, go. Well, guess what? Brakes were put on, and here we are. And what a beautiful space to be in, because it gave us all time to learn, develop. Many of you have gone within, did that inner work, did that shadow work. Many of you are learning, like I said, languages and going back to school and learning new careers and really bettering yourselves. What a phenomenal thing to do. You should be proud of yourselves for that. That is an amazing thing. Awesome. I mean, really, there is nothing bad about this read. I almost don't want to throw any more cards, but I am going to throw just a few Law of Attraction cards by Esther and Jerry Hicks. If you guys are familiar with the Abraham books, this Esther and Jerry Hicks, they have oracle cards. Let me show you. Law of Attraction cards. These are pretty cool. Guys, give me a second. I just want to switch over to YouTube, see if there's anything going on here. Okay, making sure I see all my peeps. Okay, just 1 or 2 cards on this, guys, and I think I'm good with this. It really feels like it's positive. I'll do a quick recap. I just want a few more cards. Send you guys in your weekend. Again, really good. A little bit slow moving. Slow is not bad. It's still moving. All right, it's not stop. It's just slow. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes slow is good. Slow gives you time to appreciate everything. Be grateful for everything. You know, things aren't flying by you. You actually have time to sit back and count your blessings. That's how I look at it. All right. 1 or 2 cards. Let's do a sum up. I'd like to have a sum up. 1 card is a summation. Oh, guys picked. So many cards jumped. Okay. So I asked for 1, you know. Yeah, they gave me 5, 6, 3, I don't know. Let's see here. And I'm going to just read these off. I'm going to read these off very quickly because that's how I feel this is meant to come in. There is a back to these cards, but I don't really feel the need to read all of them. If something jumps out at me, I will read the back of the card to you, but we're just going to flip through these because this is a summation. I know who I really am. Okay, absolutely. We saw that with the first set of cards. That was the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, that's exactly that energy. Okay, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. I know who I really am. Okay, absolutely. Law of attraction brings whatever abundance I choose. Okay, that came in 6 of Wands. See if I can get cards everywhere, guys. Hang on a second. 6 of Wands. Okay, good news, success, abundance, Wheel of Fortune, abundance. Little bit of on hold with the Empress, but spiritual abundance, absolutely. Okay. I bring abundance whatever I choose, absolutely. Creative work, process works for me. Many of you, I will say this is for some of you, not all of you. This comes in as like for a few of you, this is specifically for you. My creative workshop process works for me. That feels like a very unique process. Some of you are creating things. Again, it's that Uranus, Taurus push-pull that we're in right now because we're in retrograde with Uranus and Taurus and the astrological sign Taurus. It's a very, that was specifically for you guys. That forward thinking, that forward movement, that innovation being in Taurus, many of you create in a very unusual or unique manner. That's cool. Do it. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Doesn't matter how your boss does it. It doesn't matter how your neighbor does it. It doesn't matter how your spouse does it or your partner does it. If it works for you, it works for you. Live in your truth. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay? So keep going. Rock on with your bad selves. Awesome. Okay, and the next one is I'm a magnet attracting unto myself. This is all about manifestation, folks. Okay? Whatever you think is what you attract, good and bad. So be very, very careful right now with all of the planets being in retrograde. Okay, we're already trying, that energy is already trying to push us back to old thought processes, old energies, old lovers, old ways, um, old habits. Okay, it's that's what it's trying to do. It doesn't mean that's what's going to happen. Free will. You have the power to manifest whatever you want. It doesn't matter what is in retrograde. Okay? It doesn't matter what's in retrograde. You have the power to do it. Okay? Here it is again. I can turn a downward spiral upward. Hell yes. And we're not in a downward spiral right now. We're in a holding pattern. That is not downward. That is just staying still. Okay, we're not going up, we're not going down, we're just staying still. Not a downward spiral. But you can absolutely raise your vibration, raise your frequency, make it go faster. Just because we're in a retrograde doesn't mean that you can't make it go faster. Power of the mind, okay? Power of the mind. I truly, truly believe in that. And I know all of you in Random Nation and Divinely Love Spiritual Global Development community, you're all strong enough to do this. You wouldn't be here right now if you weren't. Okay? You guys are badasses. You guys are badasses. Don't ever forget that. Okay? I get what I think about, wanted or not. Okay? I just said that. They're on me about this. They're on you guys about this. Okay? Manifest whatever you want. Be careful of your thoughts right now, because you can always manifest what you don't want to. Okay? Be very, very cognizant and conscious of what you are thinking about to manifest. Now's a great time to do it. Okay? Looks good, folks. Looks good. Bit of a delay, small summations, bit of a delay on material, home, love, finances, but it turns out really good. Some of you are getting frisky in your love life. I don't want to know. I'm too young to hear it. Recognition, success, victory, 6 of Wands. You guys know what the hell you're doing. Okay? This is the catch, coupled with the Queen of Swords, which is the no bullshit queen. Take it or leave it. This is who I am. If you don't like it, there's the door. I'm not even getting up to let you out. You can let your own ass out. Okay? You guys are finding your own peeps, right? Cool. Getting strength from it. Wheel of Fortune, the Empress. All good stuff here, folks. All good stuff. Now remember I said the energy isn't going to be, it doesn't feel it's fast enough coming in for the weekend or even after, even by the end of the weekend. It's going to come in after this weekend. But at least you know it's coming. Doesn't matter that it's slow. Looks phenomenal. Looks phenomenal. Just a very slow energy. Take it for what it's worth. Be grateful for it. I'd rather move slowly in a forward motion than slowly backwards or rapidly backwards. I'm cool with that. Slow and forward, good to go. Okay? All right, guys, that's my Thursday night preview, sneak preview for your weekend. I will be back tomorrow. You guys are going, oh my gosh, she's going to be back again. Haven't we seen enough of her? Chelsea is your reader for tomorrow. She does amazing reads, and she has such a great energy about her. I highly recommend that you check out her reads when she goes on. I think she goes on Friday mornings. So look out for that notification, because she really just has just a really fresh clean. I don't know how to describe it. It's a really fresh, clean energy. I love, love her energy. It's just so uplifting. So Chelsea goes on tomorrow morning. I'll pop in probably later on in the afternoon just for 10 minutes, you know, featured reader of the week. I'm so excited. Um, and then we'll see about the weekend, see how it goes. You guys might have had enough for me. Um, Next week is going to be Linda as the featured reader of the week, and then the week after that, I believe, is going to be Chelsea. Just a quick um, preview of what's coming up. Again, thank you for tonight, guys. It's been a pleasure. Love all of you. Peace, love, truth in your journeys. I will see you tomorrow. Check out Chelsea. Okay. See you guys.